7 countries you should never visit alone. No. 1. Romania. The entire country feels like a scary movie set. Carpathian mountains, dense old-growth forests where nobody ventures alone because of the wolves and the bears and the creatures that are rumored to live in the shadows. And then there's Bran Castle, also known as Dracula's Castle. When the sun goes down, the whispers start. The legends say that the castle is full of shadows and ghosts, and that, if you listen closely, you can still hear the screams of the people who died there 400 years ago. There are even stories of vampires and cursed villages where the locals believe that some people come back from the dead to haunt them. Number 2, Japan. It's said that if you go to the Aokigahara, also known as the Suicide Forest, you will never come back. Hundreds of people have died there, most of them young and all seemingly without a trace. When you walk among the trees, you can feel their sadness and despair. It's an eerie, unsettling experience, and it's not the only place where you can feel the spirits lingering. There are haunted, abandoned buildings and hospitals and schools. People have seen ghosts and they've heard voices and footsteps when no one else was around. And in some places, the ghosts are friendly, but in others, they're not. Number 3, Russia. Back in 1959, 9 hikers were found dead in the Dyatlov Pass. They had been camping in the Ural Mountains, but they didn't stay there long. They were found with bizarre injuries, like their clothes were ripped and their eyes were wide open, staring into the darkness. And that was just the beginning. There are stories of people disappearing in the wilderness, never to be seen again, and abandoned Soviet towns that are frozen in time. Some places seem almost too creepy to be real. Number 4, Mexico. On an island in the middle of the ocean, there's a place called the Island of the Dolls. All around the island, you can see dolls hanging from trees, staring blankly ahead with their dead eyes. The locals believe that the island is haunted by the spirit of a drowned girl, and that the dolls are possessed by those spirits. If you stay there too long, you might hear her ghost crying in the wind or whispering your name. Number 5, India. It's said that if you visit the Bongar Fort alone, you will never leave the same. This fort was built 400 years ago and now it's cursed. Nobody's allowed to enter after dark. Some people say that if you do, you won't be able to escape before sunrise. Others say that once you walk through the main gate, you'll see shadows everywhere and feel sudden chills down your spine. Then you'll hear screams and feel the icy fingers of ghosts brushing against your skin. Some say the fort is cursed, others that it's haunted. But one thing is for sure, the ancient ruins are hiding something sinister. And then there's number 6, the United States. There's a town called Centralia, Pennsylvania. It looks like your typical small town, except for the fact that everyone has left and the streets are in ruins. That's because an underground fire started in 1962 and it's still burning today. There are other places like this, like the Transallegheny Lunatic Asylum, where the ghosts are said to be so active that sometimes you can hear them crying out in the middle of the night. These are just a few of the scariest places in the United States. A country full of creepy legends and haunted houses, graveyards and towns. And then there's number 7, Scotland. This is the land of terrifying tales and haunted history. From Edinburgh Castle to Loch Ness, there are plenty of places to explore, but you should never go alone. And if you want even more scary places, check out the series in the description. Each country has its own legends and myths, its own monsters and magic. So if you like this video, let me know and I'll show you some more. Bye.